YouTube, what's up? It's Jacob. Welcome to 911%. I'm heading to the garage to get started on a brake service on my 1997 Porsche Carrera 4S. So when I bought the car originally, part of the deal after a thorough pre-purchase inspection was for the owner to install a set of fresh brake pads all around. Little did I know that they'd be pretty aggressive track-focused pads, not OEM style for the street. At the time, that idea didn't really bother me too much. The intent was to bring the car to the track often and build and enjoy a wide-body 911 hot rod. And then the air-cooled boom happened. Plans changed quickly, my car never saw the track, and I was pretty much stuck with the loudest brakes in the city. It was pretty embarrassing. Even my own squad would call me out on it. Pretty embarrassing. Today, that is finally about to change. Time has come to switch to Porsche Genuine pads and components. Alright, so let's get started. So today I'm going to be removing all of the brake components, and what I mean by that is I'm going to be taking off the calipers, the pads, the rotors on all four corners, and I'm basically going to be getting ready to do a caliper refresh, which is coming up as a additional video, part 2 to this one, I guess. So basically that's what's going on, and just to give you guys a little look at the state of the brakes. So this is the passenger side. Huge apologies for the state of the car as far as dirt, but it is what it is. This is what the brakes look like. So I'm also running a 5mm spacer right here. As you can see, obviously the calipers definitely need a cosmetic facelift. The clear coat is completely peeling off, so I'm going to be doing that in a second video. Actually, as a matter of fact, if you guys want to post in the comments below what color I should refresh these big reds to. Now, I don't know whether I need to rebuild these. That might be overkill, but I will definitely investigate once they're off. But everything else is pretty good. Like, I mean, I thought these rotors would be in rougher shape, but they're actually in pretty nice shape. They're just worn, and the pads that I'm running, I don't know if this camera is gonna pick this up, but they're actually in pretty nice shape. So besides the fact that they squeak like crazy, they don't really need to be changed out, but I'm changing them out. Now, I also mentioned that I wanted to install stainless steel brake lines. However, after doing a bit of research online and reading about 10 threads on Renlist, this is something that I don't want to mess up. So I might actually hold off with changing these out to stainless lines and get it done at a shop, just because apparently removing the lines, there's a danger of mucking up the hard lines that are part of the body. So I do not want to risk that, so I'm going to be letting a professional take care of that for me, but it's all good. These all look like they're in great shape. There's no leaks, no corrosion, but these calipers definitely need a refresh. So I made sure to compile and purchase all of the parts necessary for the service ahead of time. So I ended up buying all of my Porsche Genuine parts from Porsche dealer here in Toronto. And if I can give you guys one piece of advice with any DIY on these cars, it's just to be prepared and make sure you have all your parts ahead of time on your bench before you even get started. And I think that applies also to any kind of tools you might need. So make sure you have everything on hand before diving in. There's nothing worse than getting into a groove, working on these cars, having it up on the hoist, you know, off the road for the weekend, and then to realize that you've got a part that's on back order for a couple of weeks, or a tool that's completely unavailable in your area. So that's one big piece of advice, to just be prepared and have everything handy before starting up. So, all right, on that note, let's get started. So first up, guys, I'm going to strip the calipers of the sensors and the retaining springs, and then also unplug the caliper from the brake lines. Okay, so now that they're disconnected and plugged, I'm moving onto the carrier and going to unbolt the caliper from the knuckle. So I'm going to continue working on this teardown and keep filming it step by step, but I wanted to run something by you guys. Do you want to see more technical videos on the channel? Would you like to see a true DIY of this brake service? If you do, hit the like button. When this video hits 134 likes, I'm going to launch a new series on the channel called 911% DIY, where I'm going to post videos about all of the random jobs and services that I perform on my 993 as detailed DIYs. So if you're one of those people who wants to see more technical videos about the 993, make sure you smash that like button, because at 134 likes, I'm going to launch the first video, which will be the first part of this brake service. So guys, on that note, thank you so much for watching. Remember to subscribe, comment, and like, and I'll see you guys next Thursday. Take care.
It's gonna be a big turn.